Zamboanga and
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Dito sa Polo Gymnasium in Oriental Mindoro, the site of day 1 of our South Division play-in tournament. Javi Palanya joined by Coach Mike Perez. Miss Andrea Endicio is at courtside. It has been Zamboanga in the past 2 quarters, Coach.
Oo, yun yung sinasabi natin, yung dalawang 19 points na output para dito sa Zamboanga ay talagang na-outscore nila itong Mindoro. Ngayon, ang kagandahan naman dyan, at least itong start ng 4th quarter, RJ Ramirez nakascore of transition.
51-47. Ramirez, Bienes, Bono, Inigo, Sedoripa, the 5 on the floor for Coach Benji Tidoro. This is James Sena for Zamboanga. He's joined by Alvin Capobres, JP Cawilan, Choi Ignacio, and Michael Are para naman sa side ni Coach Bong Ramos. There's a foul called here against the Tamaraws.
Oh, kasi si RJ Ramirez medyo kinakailangan magtrabaho doon sa rebounding action na yon. JP Cawilan stayed active as that shot went up. And because he got beat to a space, nangyari na foul ni RJ.
Talisay back in the game for the Sikat. Cawilan gets the inbound. Back out to Michael Are. Shot clock winding down here for the Sikat. Sena makes his move, kicks it out. Cawilan leaves the follow through. That's a 3-pointer para kay JP Cawilan.
You don't leave a 34% 3-point shooter holding that 3, waiting for that spray out. And that's exactly what happened.
Only the 3rd 3-point shot of the game for Zamboanga. Both teams with just 3 makes from the outside. Can you believe that? That's the 4th for Mindoro, courtesy of Ken Bono.
Now the question is, will Ken Bono start lighting it up from the outside? He's been free at that spot, and you've been alluding to it earlier. He might just be the guy that could help out, get those scoring from the outside.
Sena from beyond the arc. There's a foul away from play. It's going to go against Mindoro. Whoever wins this game will earn the right to face the Batangas City Tanduay Rum Masters in the first round of the playoffs. The loser will be going up against the Cebu Greats in the battle for the 8th seed and the right to face the number 1 Quezon Huskers in the South Division playoffs. Cawilan, push shot no good. Rebound taken by James Una. Fresh 14 on the shot clock here for the Sikat. Sawat, the leading scorer para sa kanyang kupunan sa laro na to. Also for the entire season, and Abdul Sawat calmly knocking that fall-away jumper over Ken Bono.
That shot wasn't easy. It all went back to that footwork. What a finish on that shot by Abdul Sawat.
56-50. Bono hands it off to Bangkale. He's had his moments in this game. Now it's with Gamalinda. Sawat right there to defend. That's a turnover laban sa Tamaraws.
Oh no.
Abdul Sawat to JP Cawilan. 3-pointer down and through para kay JP.
You knew that was coming. Again, you leave a 34% 3-point shooter that side of the floor. As an offensive team, you got to find him and feed him.
This is the biggest lead of the game for the Sikat. 59-50. They'll give it go action here for the Tamaraws between Bangkale and Bono. It's back with Jeko. Jeko hangs, couldn't finish at the basket. Gamalinda puts it in.
Zamboanga has gotten good. As you see that basket right there by Bam Gamalinda. They have gotten good at locating that swing to the corner attempt or pass.
Cawilan, top of the circle 3. That's a heat check. That misses. It's the back of the iron. An opportunity here para sa Tamaraws. Bangkale.
There you go.
Sprays it out. Bono for 3. Rattles that one home. Ken Bono for 3.
One of the reasons why the Mindoro Tamaraws have had a hard time scoring in the paint because everybody's been dropping and compacting that paint. You find a shooter like Ken, that's what's gonna happen.
10 puntos na sa laro na to para kay Ken Bono. And he helps secure that stop para sa Tamaraws.
There you go.
Another 3, that's off to the right. That could have been big. That would have brought the house down here inside the Polo Gymnasium.
Cleanest look, I guess, for Ino Comboy so far. A little handoff, nobody on him.
Zamboanga in the losing end of a 5-0 run. They end that mini drought here with a 3-pointer by JP Kawilan. What a quarter it has been so far from the outside for the former NU Bulldog.
This has become a 3-point shootout between these two teams. Pretty much going back to who they are.
And so far, the more prominent actors in that matchup have been JP Kawilan and Ken Bono here in the fourth quarter for both teams. That's a foul against James Una. He tried to get himself some free throws there, but unfortunately that foul's downstairs, not in the act of shooting. Time for some substitutions para sa parehong kupunan. Balik dito si Joseph Sedorifa para sa Mindoro. Para naman sa Zamboanga, it's James Sena coming back into the game for Coach Bong Ramos. Bangkale guarded here by Chino Mosqueda. Jeco pulls up, high looper of a shot won't work. Kalisay pulls it down for Zamboanga.
And with Ken Bono inside the floor, Bam Gamalinda has been left to get offensive rebounds on their end.
Sawat guarded here by Ken Bono. Stops his dribble, kicks it out. Capobre, strong take to the hole. Off the glass, too strong. Offensive rebound here for Zamboanga. Kalisay attacks, drops it off. Sena, left hand finish is good. 64-55. Nampas kalahati na tayo dito sa ating huling yugto.
Mindoro still got time. This is a run that's been big for Zamboanga. This is an 11-point run.
Horn setup leads to this. Gamalinda hands it off to Bangkale. They're down by 9.
No,
Gamalinda fighting for position, jockeying against Alvin Capobres.
One of the times that they really get to score is Bam Gamalinda on the perimeter, Bam Gamalinda on the post-up, and earlier, those couple of threes coming from Ken Bono. And they bring in Marion Magat because they're going to need help down on the paint, especially on an offensive rebound.
4 minutes, 36 seconds. That's the time left on the clock. If Mindoro loses this, we will be staying for another game on Monday.
That's right.
Bangkale off to Sedoripa. Sedoripa could not connect from the outside. Inigo able to tap it to a teammate, but Gamalinda loses it still. A team that I'm sure is closely watching this game are the Cebu Greats right now. Dahil inaabangan rin nila kung magsistay pa sila dito o hindi.
Correct.
And if you're wondering why Mindoro has the home court advantage in this battle for the 7th seed despite being the lower seed, it's because Zamboanga ceded home court advantage to them. It was supposed to be in Zamboanga, but Zamboanga gave up that advantage, which was then awarded to the Mindoro Tamaraws. That's why we are here for this doubleheader dito sa day 1 ng ating South Division play-in tournament. And if the Tamaraws lose this, we will have the next day on Monday. But if they win, then they go on to face Batangas City in the first round. Zamboanga naman ang lalaban sa Cebu.
And that really just brings in more of the interest pagdating sa scenarios.
Kawilan having trouble with the basketball. Couldn't save it. Oh, he's able to tap it to a teammate. Maga couldn't get to it. I'm not sure why. Capobres just puts it up. That's going to be a shot clock violation. And I think there's going to be
an offensive,
an unsportsmanlike foul.
Yeah.
However, pumutok na rin kasi yung shot clock buzzer, coach. So, what's it gonna be? Our referees will be trying to review this.
They're gonna have to look at it.
A big momentum shifter. Instead, the Tamaraws was trying to score in the half court here.
Mindoro's gotta collect themselves here and not be going in for, bastang setup lang. Diego Bangkale, I like that he took it to Chino Mosqueda.
Quick attack right there by Jacob Bangkale. You could feel the anxiety in the air here, coach, at the Paula Gymnasium.
3 minutes and 40, you don't have Zamboanga in the penalty. that only shows you that you've never gotten enough paint touches to be a threat to score. And so you settle for shots from the outside, which results in long rebounds or maybe possessions na empty na hindi nga kayo naka-attempt. Because right now, if you look at the shot attempts, it's a plus 15 attempts para sa Zamboanga versus that of Mindoro.
1 for 2 para kay Jeco Bancale, 64-56. Chance of defense here inside the Polo Gym. Mosqueda trying to milk the clock as much as possible. There's a guy down.
Is that JP?
JP Cawilan, yes, on the floor. Gamalinda trying to plead his case, saying wala naman daw siyang ginawa. But Abdul Sawat, I think he took offense to what happened. Pero di ko rin nakita eh.
Yeah, we didn't see it because we were more focused on ball.
He looks to be okay, talking about JP Cawilan, held up there by his coaches. Our referees will definitely review this. Gamalinda trying to talk to our officials. 64-56 ang ating tala dito. 3 minutes and 26. This is still a lot of time to overcome an 8-point deficit.
Yeah, a lot of time to overcome, especially if you have, your shooters on Mindoro.
This is a higher magnitude of a game.
Oh yes, this is of more importance, so to speak, especially as this determines where you end up this season in the playoffs.
9 seconds on the shot clock.
So walang tinawag, no?
Wala.
Laban kay Bam Gamalinda. It's just going to be sideline throw-in. Resumption of the 9 seconds on the shot clock here for the Sikat. Mosqueda one-on-one against Bancale. Inigo tried to help out. Capobres forced into a miss by Axel. Walo ang hinahabol dito. Gamalinda wants it against Cawilan. Bam Gamalinda forced to give it up. Sedorifa with the basketball. Shot clock is winding down. They're taking too long. Sedorifa gets the step on Capobres. Sedorifa able to find an opening.
Now you've been able to cut this down to a 6-point game. You have to get a stop on your end of the floor if you're the Tamaraws.
Under 3 minutes to play. 64-58. Mindoro is in the penalty. 3 team fouls for the Sikat. Ball in the hands of the main man, JP Cawilan. After he received that pass, commits a traveling violation.
That's a travel, without a doubt.
Take a look at our Gixer. Great move of the game, born for greatness. This play was going nowhere.
Oh yeah, but really just continues to attack the outside hand of the defense of Alvin Capobres. And with that lane open, strong finish by Sedorifa. Now they got a chance to bring this down to 4.
Bancale trying to set up Bam Gamalinda right now. Once again against JP Cawilan. Turnover story on the screens. Bancale misses a 3-pointer.
That was big.
Sawat directing traffic at the logo. Una with the screen. Abdul rejects the pick. Sawat goes up, hangs in the air, shot no good. Ball is loose, picked up by Capobres. This is the final 2 minutes between Zamboanga and Mindoro. Mosqueda, that could have been big. There's a foul against Una. But good thing, Zamboanga not yet in the penalty. So no free throws yet to be awarded to the Tamaraws. But that's going to be their last foul to give. Kaya lang, 5 na rin yan. Laban kay James Una.
Yes, I was going to say the same. Panlima na yan. Pero again, if you look at this 5 of Zamboanga, these are really good rebounding players. Sena, Sawa, Chino, Alvin, and JP. And what's good so far for Zamboanga, on that post-up by Gamalinda, they've successfully pushed him outside.
This is a very tall lineup on the floor for the Sikat. Axel Inigo may tangan ng bola dito. They run Comboy off of a screen. Comboy still could not hit from the outside. He struggled all night long. 0 out of 6 right now from beyond the arc in this game. Itong si Ino Comboy. Anim pa rin ang lamang dito ng Zamboanga. Abdul Sawat. Almost stripped by Axel Inigo. Mindoro could not complete the steal. Kawilan for 3. That's off to the left. Rebound taken by the Tamaraws. They need to go quick here. Almost lost there by Axel Inigo. The pass to Bangkale, and Bangkale is fouled.
Penalty situation is going to come into play now.
Ooh, we are going down the wire here. Two free throws coming up para kay Jeko Bangkale. Traded here mid-season from the Cebu Greats para kay Jun Manzo. And recently he has been showing his value to this Mindoro team. Mayor Jenniferina Alegre Cruz still with a smile there despite her team being down by 6 right now. 14 points in the game para kay Jeko Bangkale. Like that 15, he splits his free throws, 64 to 59.
This is just a 2-possession game.
Certainly not over yet.
That's right. Now you really got to get a stop here if you're Mindoro.
Both teams in the penalty. Si Ari magbababa dito para sa Zamboanga. Bangkale almost bothering him. Oh, Sawat able to escape the defense of Sedoripa.
Boy,
I thought that was a travel too.
I agree. It happened right in front of us. I thought the travel came before the foul.
Upon review, the challenge was successful.
Successful challenge for Coach Benji Teodoro. There will be no foul laban kay Joseph Sedoripa.
See this right here. First, that recovery by Sawat. The whistle did not get blown there. There was no whistle. And then that travel. That's when he started putting his fist up.
That was 4 steps.
I agree.
12 seconds on the shot clock here. Mindoro still needs a stop. Both teams in the penalty. 5 ang lamang dito ng Zamboanga. Comboy on Mike Are. Are leaves it. Sawat, short stab. That's good. Big basket for a big-time player, Abdul Sawat.
That short corner X action, where you have a guy dribbling and driving that left side of the floor, leaving up that space that you just left for that short corner man in Abdul Sawat for that finish. Really close.
10.7 points per game this season. Sawat now with 17 in the ball game. First time All-Star this year and first time leading an MPBL team. They are up by 7. Ino Comboy, 1 out of 11 from the field in this game. Only 2 points to his name. 0 out of 6 from the outside. 46 seconds left. 3-possession ball game. 66 to 59. Battle for the 7th seed here in this game. And Zamboanga looking primed to win this one. But can Mindoro still have a miracle? That's another miss for Comboy. The Tamaraws now have to foul.
Yeah, they got a foul. Oh, steal.
But Gamalinda comes up with a steal. 3-pointer on the way. That's good. Big basket right there. This is not yet over. 66 to 62.
Just a 4-point game. What a big-time play.
66 to 62. 2-possession ball game. 30 seconds to go. Zamboanga with a basketball here. Gamalinda drilling that 3-pointer in the previous possession. Stolen away from JP Kawilan. Both teams with still 1 timeout remaining. Mosqueda, the designated inbounder. They rebound to Kawilan. And they try to force a jump ball possession pointing the side of the Tamaraws. That's 2 successive turnovers against JP Kawilan.
Yes, on that held ball action. And you chipped away. The good thing is you only chipped away 4 seconds from the clock. You have a chance to set up from half court here for the Tamaraws. When they see that curl and there's a switch, they might be looking for a post-up. At least that's how I visualized it in my mind. We didn't see the board, but at least from how they've explained it. They start with a line, that's it.
26 seconds, the lead is 4. Seduripa inbounds to Gamalinda. Gamalinda will go for the three-point shot off the back iron. That was a hurried shot.
That was a hurried shot.
And it was very clear Coach Kim Cinco wanted a quick 2.
Indeed, that was the instruction to get a quick 2. But I'd like to think that Bam Gamalinda liked his matchup with JP Kawilan, and so he took it.
Capobres will be tested at the free throw line here. He could ice the game. First free throw is good. 67-62. Coach Bong Ramos and the Zamboanga Sikat might just be 18 seconds away from clinching the 7th seed in the South. 2 for 2 para kay Alvin Capobres. Anim ang hinahabol dito ng Mindoro. Bangkale has it. Bono will go for 3. No good. Sawat with a rebound, and that just might do it. Capobres crosses. Mosqueda will spray it out. Kawilan for 3. That's gonna do it. That might just count. And Comboy did not like that Kawilan went for that shot.
And they did not like that, indeed, that JP took that shot. They already had a win.